You want to do it from right here? So precious. I guess we'll do it from right here. Okay, so this video is for the people that wanted my experience of what it was like to have a doula, and I highly recommend it. It was like way more than what I expected it to be. It made my birthing experience a lot more happier and at ease and filled with love. So you will get visits before you go into labor, and then your doula will visit you after labor a few times for postpartum visits. If you have Medicaid, certain insurances do pay for your doula, which is nice. And just for those of you that don't know, a doula and a midwife are two different things. Your midwife, she actually delivers the baby if you wanted to do like an at-home birth. Your doula is they call them non-medical support person for you to just be your support while you're in labor through your pregnancy, and just to make sure that your birthing plan, all your wants and needs are put into place and they're not tethered with or disarranged, and just to make sure everything goes smoothly, which is nice. I highly recommend doulas for Black women, minorities, and if anyone that doesn't have a village or not a lot of family support, or for people that choose to not want a lot of people around, maybe you just want it intimate with just you, your baby, and yourself. It's always nice to have that extra person to help you out, but to be there medically. Sometimes when you have friends or family, they put more like excitement into it versus kind of your needs at the time. I'm a person that likes kind of calm, and I like to know what's going on around me. I like to ask questions, and I like to, just understand everything. So it was great for me. It was perfect for me. The company I used was Stars Align. My doula's name was Kehlani. I like her a lot. I will put her Instagram in the bottom so you guys can have it. If you have any other questions, you can, let me know. But yeah, it's like the importance of it is the education you get, the support you get, and the amount of resources that you get that I did not know, I wasn't aware that come with, having a doula, and, they're just able to find things, they're really well connected, to just help you with kind of any of your needs, and just to have somebody near you that genuinely supports you. I do recommend, not just picking anybody to be your doula. Like, you gotta definitely trust your intuition. I think I seen a girl, she did a video on, red flags for doula. Just don't have anybody be your doula, which I do highly recommend that too. Because, I don't know, I didn't know that, it's been a long time since I've had a child. My oldest is 16, and then I have my 6-month-old. But I don't know if it's just due to the times right now, or maybe it's always been that way, but definitely right now, a lot of things going on, a lot of laws changing, and, a lot of different type of personalities. Some people just want to overpower each other, or I know more than her, or, just make it really, I don't want to technically necessarily say know, sloppy, but you want somebody that's professional, that knows what they're doing, and that's gonna take you seriously, not treat you like you're just another person, you know, and somebody that actually knows what they're talking about. Because unfortunately, from what I learned in my experience, is the hospital field can get very, you know, catty. I don't know, when it has to deal with, you know, nurses versus the doulas or whatever the case may be. It shouldn't be that way anyway, in my opinion. Everybody's there to support the pregnant woman, but you just want to make sure things run smoothly. The hospitals, you know, they will try to push for epidural C-section. I had my child natural. That's just personally what I chose. I do recommend that you always do what's best for you, do what you feel. You know, I feel like epidurals and C-section should be used for emergency purposes if needed. But everybody has their personal preference, again, which is totally fine. Always, always, always do what's best for you. Don't allow anybody to talk you into doing anything that you do not want to do or makes you uncomfortable doing. Just have a voice, you know, as a mom, as a mother. If it's your first time becoming a mom, if you've been a mom before, it just, you know, being a mom, it just makes you stand up for yourself more, want to control any room that you walk into. It's there to give you that, you know, assurance. You have to speak up. You have to address your wants and make sure you stand on them. It's very important. It's very important. And the more you do that, the more you will trust yourself, and you'll feel strong and confident in becoming a mother and being a mother, because it is a big job, but it's not all about the baby. It's also about you. You're becoming a stronger human being, a smarter person, and don't allow anyone to take that away from you or misjudge you or make you feel bad about anything, any decisions that you ever choose to do with your life, because it's your life. You have to live it, and I'm more than sure you're equipped to handle it. So yeah, if you have any more questions, we can talk about it. We're at what, 8 minutes? I will go into why I decided to get a doula. I think 5 months into me being pregnant, I just started getting weird. Like, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have my baby in the hospital with everything that was going on. So I was like, maybe I was looking into actually originally getting a midwife, but none of the midwives for some reason didn't take my insurance, and the insurance that I did have at that time, there was 2 midwives, but they had retired that took my insurance. So I was like, okay, well, if I can't, you know, get a midwife to deliver me at home, then I will go ahead and look into a doula, which, you know, the more I learned about doulas and midwives and nurses, you just become more educated, knowing that you have many, 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 many options, you know. And sometimes when you have many options, you can make yourself a little bit discouraged, but it's nice and it feels good to know that you have options. And also too, that's what I was gonna say. So when you're pregnant, you know, you'll have memory fog a little bit. So the doula is always there to help you with that too. And she kind of helps you kind of stay on track with your tasks, of what you need to get done, what you wanted to get done, your exercise, your eating habits, checking on the baby's health. And yeah, the video's getting a little long, so I am going to stop here. I don't even know if it'll allow me to post it, but we'll try and see. All right. Let me know if that helped, or if you have any more questions. I'm here. Have a good day.